guys. Welcome to part 2, aka the Survivor Edition. So this is going to be a Survivor tutorial on every Survivor. This video is going to be pretty long. We're going to start from Elliot down to Chance. Alright, so let's get started. I'm going to put a random. In the previous video, if you want to know how to loop, juke, and stuff, then just watch the first one. Okay. Alright, so first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to use shift lock and throw like that. It's an Elliot's head. So you want to use shift lock and throw like that. Once you do that, it's way easier. So you can do that. Two things you should never do. Never throw it at the killer. Always try to throw it at the survivor. Always run to your teammates, don't make them run to you. And heal people who are in chase over people who are low. Like imagine there's someone at 1 HP. Imagine there's someone at 10 HP. Someone's at 1 HP but they're not in a chase. If someone's at like 50 HP, they're not in chase. And there's someone at 65 HP but they're in a chase. Always heal the person in a chase. Because they're gonna take more damage. Now I'm gonna redo that time. You always want to do it to the side and face it towards them. You always want to put it towards them. Infinite pizza. Yeah. Also, while you're on cooldown, do at least one generator. Because if you do a generator, Elliot has a passive where you heal. While you're on cooldown, do that. So yeah. Elliot also use your rush hour skill. And don't just use it. Also, another thing you can use rush hour for is getting to your teammates. If there's someone far away, you can use your rush hour, get there, and you'll get another one. If you're being chased, always try to stay near Sentinel since you're a support and you're likely to die if you don't have Sentinel or another support. Alright guys, so the next thing is noob. Now for noob, use a skin that you won't, that's like don't use it yourself skin if you have one like me, because you have more area that they can see you with. Like, you want to be more concealed. Inverted noob is pretty good for dark areas, so I'd recommend using him. So, inverted noob could work. So, I'm gonna put the map. Alright, so I'm gonna put the map at Horror Hotel. Because Horror Hotel works for me. So, I'm gonna give myself resistance. So, first thing, at the start of the round, you might want to eat a ghost bird. And then, this is a tech. If there's any rocks like this, you can just hide like that. Okay. Okay. So yeah, this tech can work really well. You just go up against a wall with like this, and you're invisible, like completely. Another thing I want to show you: anywhere that's dark, like this area, since I'm blue, it's super hard for the killer to tell where I'm at. Any areas like these, like see, I'm almost completely invis. So you want to go in darker areas. You don't want to stay in the lighter areas. Also, even if you do the skin slate and blocks and base burger or not near a rock, you're still practically invisible, so it doesn't really matter. Also, so the best thing you can do is if you're doing a skin slate like that, slate skin like that, an experienced killer, what you're gonna want to do is do this, because it'll throw them off. Any time you run low on stamina, always bring a slate skin. Since he hit me with that, I gotta speed. Actually, don't do that. Don't do what I just did. Like, you probably can't. See? Lost it. It's a dark area. Don't use Ghost Burger when you're... Actually, use Ghost Burger and Bloxy Cola when you're at the start of a last man standing. Another thing, don't waste Bloxy Colas. As a survivor, if you waste your Bloxy Cola in last man standing, or anywhere you're cooked, what you should do is you should wait till the killer's of a reasonable distance, and then once they're in a reasonable distance, you can pop it while still being close to them. You can use it while still being close to them, and you're good. See, this area is really light, so you can probably see it. I don't know how that. Ow. Okay, so that's how you play noob. In Last Man Standing, what you do is you use your Bloxy Cola once the killer's near you. You can either use the normal one, but sacrifice 10% speed, or you can use like you can use Noob's Bloxy Cola by sacrificing, but you have to sacrifice 10% speed because it's not as good, but it does. But you can use it quicker, so the killer's closer to you. You can use that, or you can use the normal Bloxy Cola. You should use that once the killer's near you, not when he's on the opposite side of the map. Because the more you can use, the more distance you can get. Now we're moving on to Shedlowski. Alright, so for Shedletsky, hold on, let me get myself. Here's what you're gonna want to do. So, something you could do for Shed is when they're coming around a corner, stop. When they're around a corner, that's your best opportunity to stop. If the killer fails an attack, like using a gash in the ruin, then you're able to easily stun him. Just like that. Then you can also get away. Oh crap. Important. Another thing you can do. I messed that up. You can. This is another Shedletsky tech. You use your slash. Okay. Then I help. Yeah, whenever they screw up, you can just slash them. For Jason's especially, you'll want to loop around these types of objects. Although use your slash only in an area where you'll actually be able to hit the killer. Or like trick them using actually. You can like trick them by like running to them after you've done a certain thing for a while. You can trick them by like waiting there, they'll go back. Oh, I don't even know how to hit you. You can trick them by like running. See? I tricked him, and because now he's actually trying. I tricked him, and then he fell for it. Yeah, if you mess up, you can get hit with a Punisher loop. So this is why you gotta use it carefully. See, I used it. I ran a little bit there. He probably saw that, and then I. You didn't expect it because I was already running. Ah, crap. Yeah, if a killer pulls off something like that, though, you're probably good. There's something you could also do. So, you stun. I stun you. We just don't talk about that. Stun, you run, and you can maybe pull off a heal. If the killer's bad, you can pull off a heal. I would not recommend trying if the killer's good. We just don't talk about that. We just don't talk about that. Yeah. You know what? No. Gosh, time to back the option. Nah, bro, you can't beat me. Alright, so that's how you play it. That's probably best way you can use shut skis. That's probably the best way you can use shed. Make sure you hide whenever you use chicken, and be a good distance away. Alright. Next is guess. Now guess is a pretty difficult one to use. So, Guest can be used in many different ways. He can kill 1x's minions, he can kill Cool Kid's minions by charging into them. I'm not going to show it because it would take extra time. But, the thing is, you can charge into the minions and do that. Never charge away from the killer. Never charge away from the killer and far away. And never do this. That'd be a stupid trick. So, I don't know. Another thing you don't want to do is this. You don't want to do this. The different thing, bro. Alright, come on. So, alright. So, what you never want to do is that actually worked. I don't have. How do I not have no? Alright. Hold on. Okay, so
let's change this up, boys.
Let me show you what you're not supposed to do and what you are supposed to do. So,
You're not brought ashes to ashes.
So, or when
I hear them. Even
so if
spread
you
out,
use me,
they can be anywhere.
here's what you do. You can line them up, like so. See?
Keep them busy for me. Remember, no witnesses.
So, guys, you never want to. You never want to do that.
Get over here.
You can block a
can't
walk
run
speed
forever.
override. Never do this either, because you waste your distance. Only do that if the killer's close. And never try to parry them while they're using one.
Don't move.
Yeah, that can happen also. That happens too. Another thing you can do is push them off. I think it's because I have.
I hear them.
You can push them off. What the heck? That's good. You can push them off ledges and it like sort of blind. I think if I Lowkey
Get over here.
if they're using a walk speed override around a corner area like this, then also never take the six.
Spread out. They can be
You can get absolutely never
Don't
do that.
move. Get over here.
Also, don't use your stun move only. Never do. Never do. Alright, so when they're using M1, okay.
Don't move. You will live to see the next day.
When you're using M, the killer's using an M1.
Splendid. Report get it done, boys.
Don't use it. Don't use it and forget to use it. So.
Who designed this?
So.
It'll hurt you more than it'll hurt me.
So, try not to do that, because with some...
I'll get it back in the blood.
So, never do this, because it's super predictable. You're gonna want to do this.
Ooh, now was that really necessary?
You're gonna want to... What? Okay, I screwed up. What you're gonna want to do
Oh, right.
is when they're attacking you, there's a short little bit of time you have before the M1 does. So, what you can do is block that. And then you can parry it. Never try to only save your block. Only save your blocks if you're in an area where it's going to be really difficult to parry. Or if you're in an area that, or if you're like, or if they want to do it. Or if, like if they use an ability, like that's parry, then don't use. If it's in an open area, imagine I'm right here. Okay. Imagine it's an open area, right? I can parry. What if it's a corner? I won't be able to.
Stop.
There's also the walk speed override is a lot like Nolly's Void Run.
Unnecessary,
Walk speed
really.
override's a lot like. So, Nolly's Void Run could also. Another thing, in an area like that, you could probably also parry. Don't parry in predictable places.
Let's search the premises.
Imagine it's in like a corner.
Don't move.
Another thing you never want to do is block a corruption. Never block a corruption.
No one can block this.
Your best opportunity
And no witnesses.
is blocking a really easy ability to block, or blocking their M1 once it's been executed, but it hasn't taken. But it's not able to get it. Now each killer has their different Punisher moves and it's block. Yeah, like see that was an obvious area. I think block that.
Your mind is sent back.
That's an easy area to
Get back.
I don't know what I'm saying.
Wait it.
Yeah, might be that. You have to kind of push them off of it.
Don't move.
You don't have to push them off of it. And see this one? You push them in.
Get back here.
You push them off of an area like this. A good example of that is underground. Work. You can push them. So.
Get back here. Forget about it.
If you use a walk, then you walk. Also, you might wanna parry. If you're near a ledge, try to parry them off the ledge, because it will take them longer to get to you. Longer to get more.
Don't move.
Also, an area like this, try to not allow them to.
No, that's gonna hurt you.
And try to like move back a little bit and then move back up if it's a cool kid.
Don't move.
I still died. See, like, it might take a while to learn how to parry, because you only have like less than a second. No, the bonus in the half is a little bit less than half a second. So you have to have a really quick reaction.
Hey, enough with that.
See, that area I was close to, so punch me out. So again, you can only block a 1x. A 1x's Punisher move is mass attack. But the thing about it, you can't dodge it when it's far away. You dodge it close to a point, but you'll take the same amount of damage as a normal one. So you'll take damage, but you can get a parry. That's how that. Alright, next comes. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Next is 2-time. 2-time has several attacks, but got nerfed. So there's ways you can. There's still some attacks that still work. Where's the So wait, why am I losing guests? Hold on, intermission. Alright, so here's 2-time. What you're gonna want to do with 2-time is there's 2 techs that I'm decent with. The first one is a corner. Oh, I think that's really bad. That's probably better. Here's what you can do. You go to the corner, you move back, and then you also, whenever Noah uses a Nova, try to stay away from walls. No, this will work. So if you see that icon on a generator, it's a real Nova. That's what they call it. But sometimes big ones come out of generators. So yeah, you can tell by that. Also, I confused him. I tricked him, and then I went back. Never go near them. They can also stealth them. Even if it's fly by, they still hit you. Try to go for backstabs purely, because if you don't, front stab please do this. I'm gonna show you the second. It's gonna take a while to master these attacks. I'm not saying it's easy. You back up, and then you use shift lock, back up while doing your view. And then while doing your view, while you're backing up, just stun once you're behind them. Only once you're behind them. You're not behind them, don't stun yet. You have to do it exactly when you're behind them. If you turn around though and realize what you're doing, you could get screwed. again, always try to predict them when you're losing. Because they can try to trick you. But you can use that. Yeah, that time I can do it. You can also juke them when they're using Void Rush. Also, fake generators. There's no visual way to tell, but instead of a money sign, it could be like a K or something. It could put an exclamation mark at the end of where it says puzzle. Oh, that wasn't a bad step. There we go. Or it could say generate objective instead of puzzle. Yeah, that's how you play T-Time. Also, set your ritual up in a good place, or if you don't set it up, it could also help you if you don't set it up, because you can go really far away from them and you'll just respawn where you're at, instead of respawning wherever you're staying, if you can be close to them. Next thing, 7 and 7, our second survivors. He's nowhere near as good as Noob, but he's still pretty good. Also, in this one, I'm going to be showing you how to go up against the genre. Always set it to Pathfinder Cursor. Cursor could be the most realistic looking, because you aim it. Only clone when you're out of sight though, or like around a corner. And mostly do it in a dark area. Don't do it here because that's obvious. The killer's gonna know. Or you could use Pathfind. Pathfind, which is also kind of realistic. I don't know why he's going for it. You can't, in this area, you can get trapped by a jungle. They can trap this, and then they can get in here. They can put those. They can put like digital footprints. Yeah, they can trap that off, and then you're just stuck. So don't stay in the trap area like that. What you could do is you could summon a clone when they're trying to M1 you. Although it's not really, I wouldn't really advise it. Wait, where's my, I need regen. Oh, bruh. Okay, I didn't, okay. Now let me show you what to do. I'll show you now what you should do. Intermission. So, here's what you should do. For the start of the round, use your clone. Also, mainly his dummy skin has a splendid name. Something like that. That works. That can work, but against a skilled player, it might be fine. Rondo can block himself off, take full advantage of that. Another thing you could do is this. Doing faking a clone would work, but I won't guarantee it works. chasing my phone. Go for it. Pretending to be a clone, so he probably thinks that that's the real one. Now, if you start seeing them coming your way, it's a 6-second thing. So this one you kind of just have to do this. Yeah, I managed to get away. And they'll probably use their sight ability, so use your clone, so that way they kill you. See, I went around the corner in a way that made him think I used students. Probably even figured it out. I'm gonna use that to get on the opposite side. It could work out for you as well. Might not. And if you're low, if you kill your clone, maybe until they kill your clone, and you can have time to. Also, don't try to stay on an opposite side of a wall for now. Also, once you set out the clone, if they fall for it, you can set out. You just use the army of clones. Army! Yeah, I'm making an army. Alright, well that's how to use 7 and 7. Also, make sure you use it in dark areas, then you're used to it. Next, another support. Build. So for Builderman, what you're gonna want to do is set up your sentries in looping areas.
Alright, men. One more person to go.
Areas where people can be. At the start, I don't know why I did that. Actually, no, it's fine. If you can loop here, and you can go around the wall, we're in a place. Yeah, we're not gonna talk. Set dispensers in areas where survivors tend to hang out at. What is the actual? Oh no! I forgot this.
Playing hard to get.
If you're in a cave, always try to like push them back. Either try to go to the center, or try to return to the center. If the killer does something dumb like setting up it's not good. If you focus on that, I'm able to escape.
Don't move. You irritate me.
This one, Builderman is kind of just like Elliot, except you have no way of escaping other than yourself.
You're not running. No witnesses. You're mine, and no witnesses.
Let me build. I want to build. Also, make sure you never build in front of the killer's face. That's a dumb idea. Never build when they screw up and build in front of the wall. Unless they're like something far away, don't. And for dispensers, this place is a good place for dispensers. Any of the survivors in that room.
I got eats after this.
No, we just don't talk about that. Our next thing is Doom Security. Kinda got a rework.
I see him. Kill him.
For this one, what you're gonna want to do, any teammates that are currently in chase, is spawn protect them from up high, like on a higher area. You want to be on an area where the killer can't reach you, because they will target you. You can find an upper area, perfect. You can find an area that's like away from the rest of the group, but still kind of close, perfect.
Don't move.
If the killer is walking,
I got you now. Dead on.
if the killer's walking, it's pretty easy to hit him with.
It's compliment.
So if they're running, then don't fight. Clean us up, flat foot. You can run with the guy. You can also run with the spawn protection. They're decently far away from you, then you can also use your flat foot. You can also try to predict it. You can also shoot through walls. So, if you can predict right, you shoot through it. Although Plasma Beam's cooldown was increased, for this example, it's just
It's compliment.
scary. Use it whenever the killers.
I got you now.
Whenever they like mess up, or like at any time that can significantly help you. Don't just use it whenever. Use it at a time where you can actually pay it.
Stop moving. No.
Am I alive?
You
Holy zappings of the Zappingtons. That's how this works. Also, his plasma is wider, so it's easier to hit, but it doesn't go as far. So you shouldn't use it if there's too far.
Great job.
What the heck? Look at the whole family after me. Alright. Well, next is Taff. What skin should I use? I'll use this gun. So, for Taff, what you're going to want to do is set up things in dark areas. I actually managed to beat him, which he has milestone for Jason, with Taff and Last Man Standing in glass houses, because Taff is just that OP. So, you can run while using... Okay, actually, no, I'll explain that later. So, here's how you can use Taff. You wait till the killer's gone out of there. So, the good places to put these traps are like here. Here's what I usually do. You can trap these areas. You can only have 3 of these. So, Set them up in good places. And then you can set one up here. All of this is just dark. So it's easy, really easy to hit them with it. Then place it like that, and then they'll probably end up getting hit by it. And in my case, I have a big cooldown, so I can just go do it. But yeah, if you're in a chase and the killer messes up, you could just, or they're walking, you could probably sprint and do that. Alright, I'm telling you. So yeah, that's great. So imagine that with only one subspace drummer. I don't know how that works. One way you can use. Oh my god. So yeah, dark areas, and you want to set up like a nest. Kind of like the same for building man. You want to set up a little area. Set up a view. See there, that was a free spot I could place my subspace. Where is he go? That was a free place I could put my subspace. Trap anywhere that you can. Like any entrances and exits, trap them. What? This area is another good area to trap, but the killers will fall for that stuff. I'll bet you wanna play that game? I wanna play that. No, we can play that. Now, where's my auto clicker at? Let's spray that. Make me set right there. Oh, wait, what? Okay, so yeah, that's how you play tag. Only set up traps in an area in a chase when the killer's really far away from you. Next thing, or last thing. This character is pretty complicated because he has a lot of different things. What you're gonna want to do for him, if you're ever in a chase, do not flip the coin if you have, because your weakness will get you killed. Trust me. I'm gonna teach you guys some stuff that you can do to really help you out. So what you can do, at the start, coin flip. Reroll your health until you get around, a bit over 100. Like 105 is good. You want to stay out of a chase and stay away from the killer if you have weakness. Never shoot your gun on one shot unless you're super desperate. Unless you're really desperate, never shoot your gun on one target. Try to get two at least, and 3 if possible. So using an ability like that, it's free to hit. That's 2. One shot might end up looking like this. Because there's a 25% chance of that happening. If that happens, you roll 3 in a row, and then you hat flip. Hat flip could also get rid of your weakness stats. So if you have a really high amount of weakness, you can quite easily get rid of it by using hat flip. Okay, never do this in a chase, because the weakness will. The closer you are to the killer, the more seconds it stuns. Like, that was a 4-second stun. there's a high chance it just doesn't fire. There's a 50% chance it blows up with a pocket. So with one charge. Two charges increase your odds to 7%. Also, the more glitch you have, the more damage stuff does to you. So try to have less glitch. Okay, I kind of ran it. I know, 70%. I know, 70%. It's not working. Oh. Anytime you're seeing an ability with a wind-up, don't put your coin in chase for weakness damage. It'll do so much. You can go in first person mode, which works, but what I'd recommend is the only time you should use your coin flip in chase is if you're one shot. If you're one shot, then use it in chase. That's all I'd recommend. Well, that's it for this video. And see ya in the next video. Peace.